Well, I come from a little bit of a different perspective. Most people don't come to New York when they're 7 months pregnant with their first child. We stumbled into this opportunity to move here and said, wow, we always talked about going to New York. We jumped right in. And so my whole experience has been raising kids, not knowing what kind of kids they would be, but knowing that whatever they wanted to be, this was the place they could be anything. Everybody's been thinking about what home means more than ever. I've always placed such an emotional attachment on selecting a home. I've had to feel it. I've almost always bought an apartment after my first look. It's been interesting being here when New York is not New York. You know, I have a junior in college who didn't want to be anyplace else. I mean, anyplace else. For me, it's the resilience. When New York is down and out, it's almost when it's at its best. When New Yorkers get pushed down or beaten up, or it's the collective spirit of that resiliency that rises up. I mean, anybody who has lived in New York knows that everything about New York is a bit of a compromise. And what I really love seeing is when my client finds that sort of unexpected magic, when they've found the place that is home for them. I was raised by a scientist. I consider myself a numbers data person, but I also am very visual at the same time. You know, there's so much information we have here, but it takes a lot of knowledge to be able to put the data together and explain it in a way that your clients will understand and allow them to make educated choices. It's a huge capital investment, probably the biggest they'll make in their lives, as it has been for me as well. Obviously, I want you to make a good investment, but beyond that, you also have to like living there. Potentiality has a really big role. What I like doing with a client is walking into a space where they might not be able to see what the potential is and walking them through what I see, what it could be, what it would be, what it will be. My clients say that all the time. How do you see that? How can you see that? And I think it's just experience. And every day that I do what I do, I get better at what I do. People generally are afraid of uncertainty. I think as I've gotten older, I've embraced it. New York City is all about uncertainty. You never know what is going to happen around any corner. And for me, that's the thrill of it.